Wolfoose Reviews, New Holland Brewing, Dragon's Milk. New Holland Brewing claims the term Dragon's Milk has been used over the ages to describe potent ales and elixirs worthy of celebration or a reward at the end of the journey. New Holland's Dragon Milk promises notes of coffee and chocolate married with sweet undertones of vanilla and oak. Man, those flavors sound delicious, but will this Dragon's Milk live up to ancient tradition or turn into contemporary folklore? Either way, we'll judge that.
And we are back for beer review number 15, and we got a really good one for you guys today. We have New Holland's Dragon's Milk.
As always, we're gonna be harsh critics. We're gonna be looking at color, clarity, aroma, and most of all, flavor.
And let's jump straight in as usual. Color, we've done this with most of our porters or stouts. I mean, this one is black. It's very black. But if we're gonna talk about the head color on this, the head color actually on it is pretty light. It doesn't have a very dark roastiness to it like you'll see in some porters and stouts, but it's a very creamy looking head.
Clarity wise, I mean, you can kind of see through it. You get tints of light that come through it where some of the other porters and stouts that we've done it's even hard to see, but you get kind of hints of almost red light coming through a little bit. So you know that they filtered this beer quite well.
Yeah, but by no means can you see through it. That's for sure. So let's go aroma.
I feel like you get, it's a balance of a lot of flavors.
Yep.
And you get kind of a nuttiness, a little chocolatiness, and then that bourbon. There's not one flavor that's just popping out to you. And it's you kind of have to fish and think about what you're smelling.
Yeah, it makes it very intriguing because a lot of times you will have a beer where there's an overarching, just like that one thing that you smell the most of. There's not. It's very well rounded on the nose.
Yeah. Almost like a pecan mixed with milk chocolate. Those are two flavors that I keep getting, that keep coming to my head.
And I keep getting a little bit of coffee, but I wouldn't say like it's a coffee beer. It's just you can kind of get a hint of it.
Well, let's taste this.
Let's taste it.
Skål. Just as I said with the smell, it's kind of the flavors are the same way. They all are melding together as one. So it's hard to select one, but it's like a balanced flavor. So it's hard to decipher.
Yeah, basically like every drink, when you kind of go back into it, you can kind of look for a new flavor to focus on. It's very well rounded. It has a little bit of sweetness, but I wouldn't call it a sweet beer, but it's not dry either. It's kind of right in the middle there, and just a little bit of creaminess in the mouthfeel.
And so when I usually think of bourbon barrels, I think of like, I want to taste that, but it's basically just another supporting flavor. It's not trying to be that, 50% of that flavor, or sometimes even some 75% of the flavor you get with that bourbon barrel stouts and so forth. But it's quite balanced and it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like that bourbon barrel is like, it's the beer and it's just on the side there, just helping lift everything else up. It's
chocolatey, pecan-y, bourbon-y. It's and then just hints of coffee. It's a well-balanced beer.
Yeah.
That being said, what would you review it?
8.5.
0.5?
Yeah.
Throwing me for a curveball. I'm gonna go 8.1.
For a final score of, and that's our review.
Take it or leave it.
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook for Wolfoose updates.
And if you want to help support, check out our website and our shop. All the proceeds going to help grow Wolfoose.
Cheers.
Cheers.